Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back and doing a best of 3 Streets of New Capenna draft. Alright, rare Black Market Tycoon. Good card. Multicolor though. Kind of looking at whack. Potential 1-mana removal that deals with shield counter creatures as well. It's very good removal. Removal typically not a premium in this format, but whack is one of the better ones, I would say. Sweeping Protector is good. Combat Trick creature with a shield counter on it, basically. It's nice. Mr. Orfeo is surprisingly playable. Inspiring Overseer is amazing. Celestial Regulator is awesome. A lot of goody flyers in here, but we'll go with the whack, get the good removal. Okay, follow-up pick. Well, in black, there's just Maestro's Initiate. Best card in the pack. You know, Ascendancy is like conceptually cool, probably a pretty tough build around. Good with Blitz, obviously, or other sack effects. I imagine you can do some pretty awesome stuff with it, with sack outlets as well, so that is cool. To be honest, there's nothing like crazy good here. Would I rather have the Ascendancy or the Mr. Orfeo if I was going to go in Riveteer? Or would I rather just like take another monocolor card and sort of hedge my bets? It's a good question. I like the Strong Arm a lot too. It's a good aggressive card. I'm gonna go with the monocolor Strong Arm. This might be wrong, because Echo Inspector that they wanted auto pick is pretty good too. But I've been pretty impressed with Strong Arm, especially blitzing it. Cleanup Crew is very good. Fake Your Own Death, people told me apparently I need to value this much higher, and it's like, you know, highest win percentage, yada, yada, yada. Obviously, I never look at the data, so I have no idea. But people are saying, yeah, dude, gotta take that Fake Your Own Death. It's in like 155,000% of every draft deck that's winning, dude. There's like 6,000% of decks that are winning are playing Fake Your Own Death. Okay, sounds good. Cleanup Crew, very good. I know this card's awesome, so I think I feel good taking this. A lot of the feel bad cards from this set, like Broker's Ascendancy and Rabble Rousing, are enchantments. So the fact that you can get a win con that deals with that and can do other things as well is very good. So we'll take that. All right, Luxurious Libation. I did get a chance to play this. I like it a lot. I think it's very good. In the same pack as another Fake Your Own Death, which is in 6,000% of decks currently being played in the format. But I think I'm going to go with the Libation just to stay on color with these two. I've been really impressed with this card. You get the body, you get a combat trick. Sometimes it just wins the game. Very nice. Proving Ground, some good fixing. Warm Welcome, good as well. But yeah, let's take the Libation. Yeah, I was actually impressed with Warm Welcome too, although I have played it and missed with it, which is not so cool. All right, well, I love this Silencer. It's a great card. Rooftop Nuisance, obviously, I love that card too. And another Fake Your Own Death. But Silencer's an awesome card. Comes in, connives, and is just often a very difficult body to get past. And allows us to keep playing the whack. And, once again, deals with shield counters, which just really makes it nice. So, let's take it. Okay, Scrivener, unfortunately not that good. However, Fake Your Own Death, despite being in every deck that's ever won in this format, seems to be quite a few making their rounds. I could take it, probably take it over Warm Welcome here. Ramp card, combat trick, get into the battlefield effects again, which is obviously very good with stuff like Cleanup Crew and Strong Arm. Both are, and even Silencer. So all three of our creatures look like they're going to work really well with Fake Your Own Death. There's Suspicious Bookcase here too, which is actually probably very good if you have a good late game plan. Just early blocker that late game gets your 6-power creature through, but I'll take the Fake Your Own Death. So Courtyard technically will fix for us if we end up Riveteer. Otherwise, Get Tender, haven't seen it played once. Sawjack's good. There's a lot of good flying decks in this format. So I could see taking the Sawjack as just a good way to protect yourself against the flying decks. I think I'm going to take it over the fixing. Okay. So we can take the Gardener, get a 2-drop. And we can take the Tramway Station once again. Riveteer plan. There are some good playable red cards here wheeling, but I'm going to take the Gardener. You know, you need to make sure you have enough early plays in this format. And Gardener is surprisingly playable. We can take the Custodian here, get another 2-drop. There's Mass Bandit. Extract the Truth is a good sideboard card. For the family, probably just fine if you have enough bodies too, but I'll take the Custodian, get another 2-drop. Playable. Socialite, yet another 2-drop. We can take it. Over Initiate and more red cards. Another Sawjack, so I'm fine focusing black-green. Possibly splash red here. I guess if you go green-black, it doesn't leave you a ton of other options, does it? Well, we have 0 multicolored permanents, so I don't think Butler's looking so good. But Warm Welcome, like I said, totally playable, so we'll take it. Another Custodian, second to last pick. Probably makes more sense than a Paragon of Modernity and a borderline 2-color deck. I mean, not borderline, we are currently 2-color. Meeting of the 5, that's probably a tough one to play. Crew Captain impressed me. We can take it. Yeah, I mean, solid beater. Coming down indestructible and hitting your opponent for 4 often is pretty good. Out of the way is good too, but yeah, I'll take the Captain. So if we want to go Riveteer, we will have to take Fixing at some point. But for now, I'm happy getting playable 2-drops and some combat tricks and premium removal. So this is one of those formats where I think combat tricks are better than a lot of the removal, because a lot of the removal just doesn't deal with shield counters effectively enough. Deal Gone Bad, on the other hand, does. Mass Bandit could be some fixing, but this is a good opportunity to take the Deal Gone Bad, which, like I said, good removal in this format. Milling, we don't currently have any value for milling ourselves that I can see, but it's early, so we might find some. Maybe we'll get the Bandit back. Headquarters, no fixing there. Decent opportunity to take the Chaldea Strong Arm again, or we can take Tramway Station and start to get some red fixing. I do think Strong Arm is quite strong. Like, if you're just curving out and you're playing this as a blitz on turn 4, buffing your 2 or 3 drop, I really think you're getting a lot of damage on. And if I don't end up playing Crew Captain, I don't know. I've kind of been focusing less on fixing recently, just because I feel like I've been either really lucky and just been able to find it in the pack 3 randomly, or haven't really needed it. So Gilded Pinions, honestly, probably pretty good, but another Deal Gone Bad's probably pretty good too. I guess we're starting to get a little more up there on our 4 drops, but tough to go wrong with Deal Gone Bad. It's just good. Either kill something or have a pretty solid combat trick. And honestly, I've been milled out and I've milled my opponent out with it. Maybe that's not true. Maybe I've never milled my opponent out with it, but I've definitely been milled out by it, and it's good. So we can take the Courtyard here. This actually is fixing for red without taking up a slot in the deck like Masked Bandit does. So I'm okay with it here over these things. So Gilded Pinions, some more potential fixing. That also just lets our beefy dudes fly over top. I like that. And it ramps into them. This card has been surprisingly playable as well. Flying is very good most of the time, but I found it to be excellent in this format. So we can take a Scarab. This card is also very playable. Cheap thing, possibly trades. Gets you to your 5 and 6 drops, fixes your mana. Might be a little slow, but it's useful. All right, Racer's Ring. So we're getting all the fixing we need, or I could take another Gardener. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, we have a decent amount of 2-drops. I'm willing to take the Ring over the Gardener here. I mean, technically we can play Reveler. I doubt we will. I'm just going to take the Mythic. I just don't think the chances of playing Reveler are high enough to take it there. All right, we got the Bandit. Just fine. Good card. Playable. Fixes. Good body. I mean, currently we only have one red card, so I'll take the Magician. It's the best card nearby a mile. On the splash, it's pretty awkward, but if you get enough fixing, it's totally possible. All right. Glittermonger versus Pinions, number 2. I actually like Glittermonger, but, well, I already have Opinions. Maybe I will take a Glitter. 2 Gilded Pinions, probably a bit excessive. All the Most Wanted. I don't really like Demon's Due either. Well, I don't like Most Wanted either, and we already have one, so I guess it doesn't matter. Probably don't need a Cement Shoes. All right. Devilish Valet. Mildly playable, not really what I'm looking for. Grizzly Sigil I've actually seen played a few times, but I imagine Luxurious Libation number 2 is going to be good for it. I mean, you just sneak in a bunch of damage sometimes with this card and get another body. I like it. Nightclubber is an amazing card and one of our primary colors, so we're going to take it. There's the Privateer's Overlook, but honestly, we could end up 2-color here. I mean, there's not a lot of incentive to go 2-color. I guess one bonus is you don't have to play tap lands, and you don't have to fix for 3 colors. It's just it usually will make your mana base smoother. But if the only red cards we're playing are a Crew Captain and a Bandit, I'm not particularly feeling it. Could take another Fake Your Own Death here. I want to win 6,000% of the time, so there's Forge Boss in here, Midnight Assassin, Racer's Ring, Bandit as well, but let's take another Fake Your Own Death. I think our creature count is there, so why not? Another Crew Captain. Well, could be. I like it more than Murder. Murder's not that... Honestly, this is one of the few formats where Murder is... It's certainly playable. It's just not as good as it has been. Light him up in here too, and another Assassin, but we'll take the Captain. I mean, we have enough fixing to play red, so... And we do kind of look like we can beat down now. So, maybe we'll do it. Big score on the splash, not that good. Neither is... We already have a Glittermonger, but... Could take the Plasma Jockey. This is a good aggressive card. Just on the splash, going to be less good, but we already have a Glittermonger, so I'll consider it. Dig Up the Body is excellent. So we can take that. It's just a good card. We have 1/1s to sack for it too. So no fixing to be gained there. We could take the Tavern Swindler, but actually I guess we'll take another Courtyard for more fixing. We already have a deck anyway, so why not? So Socialite number 2. Honestly, Socialite's not bad in this deck. We have quite a few bodies. And if you can attack, we can attack for 3 pretty consistently on turn 3, I feel like. So I'll take it over Revel Ruiner and Assassin here. Just get another 2-drop. Join the Maestros is not a bad card. I'm okay taking it here. We might not... I don't know if it's going to make the deck, but... kind of liking where we're at right now. Broken Wings, at least a good sideboard card. So is Extract the Truth. That's true. I feel like Broken Wings probably does a little bit more. So we'll take this one. Got another Mass Bandit. I'm okay with it. Or we could take the Assassin. I'm okay with both. Bandit just gives us more fixing though, I guess. So cool with that. Another Gilded Pinions. All right, I'll take the Assassin now. Okay. So, looking pretty aggressive, which is typically good in this format because it's slower. So I think being able to rush an opponent down is nice. So perhaps Sawjack's a better sideboard card. I mean, we can cut 6 creatures very easily. Could probably cut more than that. But if we want to strike hard, we can probably minimize red in here by cutting like Magician and maybe Jockey. Like we could probably cut this, even though I like it, and this, and cut the Sawjacks. And maybe even cut the Assassin. Not that it's a bad card. It's good. It's just, I don't think we need it. We can even cut more creatures. Maybe we don't even need the bandits. But, because turn 2, you know, we probably want to play one of our 2-drops, but I don't want to cut really any of these 2-drops either. Most Wanted can go. We don't need that. Not a Demons do. We can probably cut, because then removal's looking good. We got Whack, Double, Deal Gone Bad. Could cut the Join, yeah, we could cut Join the Maestros. I mean, it's cool to convert your early beaters into 2/4/3s. That is actually pretty good. Because at a certain point, you're not going to be able to buff these dudes anymore. So once they've gotten their, 6 points of damage in, it's kind of nice to just pay 5 mana and turn into a permanent 4/3. It's not bad. We can at least cut one more creature. I'm kind of fine cutting a bandit. We probably don't need the Glittermonger either. At this point, I kind of want to stick to things that hit hard. And I don't think Glittermonger really checks that box. So that's 15 creatures. 16 would join the Maestros. So maybe we can cut one bandit, even though it fixes. I don't think we want too much late game. So we want to cut probably non-creatures now. Non-creature cards. Could cut the Warm Welcome. It's nice that occasionally you can block, kill an X1, get a creature. That is nice, but I have missed on it, and I think I like Dig Up the Body more, especially with the 1/1s we're going to generate from Libation or in response to removal. That's why Dig Up the Body is so good. Instant speed. So we just need to cut one more card. I think it should probably be a non-creature. It could be the Pinions. I like the Pinions, though, but I think with Fake Your Own Death and Libation, maybe we just stick to those instead of the Pinions. Even though Pinion says Fix and Ramp, that is nice. Yeah, fixes ramps. Makes fatties fly. Technically, I could cut like the next weakest creature in the deck, which I'm not sure. What's our fixing looking like? This is 7 black sources, 8 with the bandit. I mean, I should probably keep this bandit around just for a little bit of extra fixing, because we did only get 2 courtyards and a racer's ring, which is still 5 sources of red for crew captain. But man, Pinions helps too. I don't want to cut the Fake Your Own Death and Libation. I could cut Dig Up the Body. I really do like this card a lot, though. But I don't really want to cut a creature, especially since these, require creatures to be good. I don't really want to cut the Deal Gone Bad or the Whack, just because those are pretty good removal. I could cut the Pinions. I don't really want to, but I don't want to cut Libation or Fake Your Own Death, I don't think. We have a pretty reasonable amount of Into the Battlefield value stuff, too. Like, doing it on Nightclubber is really good. This thing dies, comes back. I mean, this generates treasure, too. All right, I guess we'll cut the Pinions. I like it, but I think we're cutting it. So we basically have 2 crew captains and a mass bandit for red. We have treasure generation. We have 5 sources of red, 7 black, and 5, 6, 7, 8 green. Color-wise, I guess we have the most black, but we do have double green. So I think I agree with 8-7 split. Overall, I think it looks good. Looks like a pretty solid borderline green-black beatdown deck with hopefully enough fixing and pretty good 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop removal looking plan. So, all right, we'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right, we're in round 1. This is a good hand. Custodian into Crew Captain is 7 damage on turn 3. It's pretty aggressive. Good draw there. So we'll do the captain here and get in for 4. That way next turn we can go socialite and fake your own death. All right. Oh, strong arm. Wow. That's amazing here. So now we can do... because they can't even give death touch, so that's really nice. We're going to blitz the strong arm here and pump the crew captain. I guess it kind of puts all the eggs in one basket, but... well, let me think about that. No, I mean, that's fine. You get to draw off this too. I mean, I guess it does make crew captain a little vulnerable, but if I don't do that, they're going to block with initiate anyway, so I think we just blitz. I mean, they don't exactly have a great block here. Yeah. 4 mana, get in for 8, draw a card. I mean, it's pretty good. Okay, so attack with crew captain, they block with silencer. And then I fake your own death. Is that my plan? I mean, I can also... I can just whack the silencer. And get in for 6. Yeah, I mean, that's gotta be good enough. Then they can't even weaken my dude. So if they block with Initiate and I fake your own death, then technically I'm going to lose my 2 counters, but they have to leave up 2 mana for Initiate. I do get my captain back. I get a treasure. Could be worth it. Oh. Well, that's pretty good. So I can do Socialite plus Deal Gone Bad here. So I could kill the Initiate with Deal Gone Bad, but I'm going to save it for now. Okay, I think we just play a Mountain and So if I attack with the Captain, they just block with the Devil. I think we pass. We leave out Bracer's Ring. Oh, good draw there. All right. So we'll go... I think we'll just go Socialite number 2 and then pass. Because they have they have 3 cards in hand and some mana, so I think it's safer to just wait. And probably use a Deal Gone Bad on their Initiate. Kind of want them to use their mana. Interesting. All right. Well, I guess the good news is I've got Deal Gone Bads to deal with that. I don't really have any graveyard value, right? So, no, that's not true. We kept the dig up the body, so I guess it's better to self-mill. Do I want to just take 2? Kind of do. Ourselves here. Whoops. Oh, yeah, we had Scarab too. Nice. Alright, libation as well. That's nice. So technically, yeah. Got lethal a couple ways here. So let's get in there. So we'll do let's do, they have murder mana. I'm trying to think what's the better order here. Let's do the libation. I can't do them all, right? 3, 5, 7, 4, 5. So I can't technically. So 7 mana. This is 5 mana. And we can still do fake your own death. Okay. So we'll do this. All right. Yeah, Pinions, Broken Wings. Broken Wings didn't look like it's got any targets. We don't want to mill them. They do have graveyard value related stuff. At least one. I forgot that we have Scarab and we have Dig Up the Body. So we've got some graveyard stuff too. Not a lot, but enough where milling ourselves is probably worth it. Since we're an aggro deck and it probably won't go late anyway, probably. Could do the Pinions still, but I don't think we have to. So, thankfully we didn't need it there to win. We've got some good value stuff in there, though. Alright, no green mana, but we'll keep it. At least we can go Custodian into Custodian. That's not too bad. Can blitz this, or I can play another Custodian. Oh, well. Since I'm a little bit behind on the race, I might just wait here for now. I mean, technically I'm the aggro deck, but I'm just going to wait. And if they kill my Custodian, I'll kill their body dropper on my turn. Alright. That's well and good. So we can attack for 6 now. Or I can just attack for 3. That's probably smarter. Okay. And then we can pass and leave up Deal Gone Bad. Alright, so we'll kill the body dropper and mill ourselves. And if they want to sack the Forge boss in response, I'm okay with that too. Could have dug up the body, but it's not as good a use of mana and we'd take too much damage, I think. So I'm alright with this. I mean, I guess I could have waited, but yeah, it might have been smarter to wait. I don't know. It's a lot of plasma jockeys. So might just do Clubber plus Gardener here. And I'll attack for 3. I mean, I feel like if we resolve a cleanup crew, we're looking pretty good. Ooh, it's a good one. This is a... I like this double block here. Yeah, that's a good double block. So, we're at a low enough life total and we have that cleanup crew. I kind of want to do... Well, technically... We're at 5. They play a land, they get this. We go to 3. Might go to 1 otherwise, so that's probably too dangerous. So I think I'm just going to pass. And I think the plan is Bandit plus dig up the body. Because then I can get back crew captain and maybe the clubber again, depending. At least the crew captain can at least block the Diabolist. Oh. That's fine, I guess. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, do I want to dig up the body just 1, or do I want to dig up the body 2 things? I mean, getting the clubber back doesn't really help that much, because that still would get value. Either way, we're going to do this one. And maybe we just do 1 dig up the body for crew captain in case we don't draw land. Oh, Scarab, that's cool. Well, let's get our captain back. Hopefully draw the land here. Did not draw the land, that's okay. So... Technically we can... That's not bad either. We can play the strong arm, pump the clubber, and then we still have a good blocker for that, and I can trade my clubber for the Diabolist again. Otherwise, I can pump the strong arm, but then I have to trade with the Diabolist as well, which I don't think is as good. So let's play this. Like I said, I think we put the counters on the clubber and then pass. That way we can block the devil, block the Diabolist. I guess if I played the crew captain, I would have been able to do the scarab to get the guaranteed cleanup crew. That's true. Alright, I got the land, that's good. So we'll do the crew and gain life. Alright. So, can I attack with the cleanup crew? Let's say I attack with the cleanup crew and they block with Devil. They deal 1 to us. They can play that, so 6, we go to 4. They still don't have a good attack, though. So I think I will attack with the crew. I'm fine with this, too. So obviously we'll take out... I guess I'm fine with taking these 2 out. Just take care of Devil now. So, Libation. Might have to make a citizen at the end of their turn so we don't die. Because you have to target something. So we'll do this. And pump there. Get our 1/1. Alright. Alright, we'll go to Game 3 here. Let's see. No flyers to worry about. Removal still looks good. Especially Whack versus the Diabolist, but they've got some big dudes, but I mean, instant speed stuff like Deal Gone Bad is still good against that. I think we're good. 4 power stuff is very good against them. 3 power less so, but I think we're okay. All right, we'll play first. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, could be better, but this will have to do. So, I think we'll just lose the swamp. Because we have the courtyard here. Souncer, not bad. Alright. So we'll get our red mana. And we'll pass. do a silence of our own here. Alright, yeah, we can get rid of a Deal Gone Bad. Could do the Clubber, actually, but we already have 2 Deal Gone Bad, so I'm fine with this. And then Night Clubber looks a lot better, too. We have to blitz it currently, but that's not a big deal. Well, they're off their red mana. I guess that's good. Hopefully they play another X1 here. That would be very helpful. Oh, I guess they're not off their red mana. Oh, this will be fine. Oh, there's Crew Captain too. Nice. Let's do the Clubber first here, I think. Just because it's a kind of free way to get some stuff off the board here too. Get in for 6. Alright, I got a land too. It's nice. So, choices here. I mean, best use of mana is going to be Deal Gone Bad, but I see the dilemma here. They're also a mana away from their Outlaw, which makes it a little trickier. Because they can block the Scarab with the Silencer and then do the neg 2 to the Silencer, and then I can't kill anything. So that's not as good. Although, I do have Figure Own Death, so it would give me another, like, Connive. The Outlaw is definitely sort of a problem. I'm just going to Deal Gone Bad the Silencer because I don't have to deal with it then. They don't get to kill anything. We get to get in for 4. They don't really have a good block. And then we can actually Crew Captain plus Figure Own Death on our turn, which is pretty good. It's quite a bit of damage. Maybe get Night Clubber back or whatever. Whatever we have to. Play the Outlaw. Attack with both, which is nice. So we can do Crew Captain. Can even follow up with the... They don't really have a great block here anyway. Oh, that works great for me. We have Dig Up the Body to get back Clubber. Clubber is going to be good to get back. Even if I draw another land, Clubber's a good one to get back, because then I can just maybe keep all this, replay it, and just make it so they do not have good blocks. So join the Maestros is good too. Let's see. Yeah, let's get in with everything here. I want to see how they block. So, I mean, so I've got some choices on what I can sack here. Because if they have another jockey, I think do they kill us? Yeah, they do. So, because then they can get rid of a blocker. So, honestly, yeah, I think this is the best. We just play this post-combat and sack our silencer. They have murder mana, so they could murder one. Now, even if they have Plasma Jockey, we're not dead, so that's good. And once again, if I draw a land, I can just go dig up the body, get back Nightclubber, and just blitz in there. So then I'll have 3 lethal creatures. And they got 6 mana and 3 cards in hand, so it's not like they're out of gas. Ooh, that's a creature we want to see them drop, definitely. And then they have to play the jockey, so we just... I mean, they're dead anyway, but we would have burned them so much worse there with the other one, but obviously this is still amazing. All right, we'll see you for round 2. All right, round 2, we'll play first. It's a keep. Custodian into Scarab. Get some little beaters that could down. Oh, good. Mana's all fixed up nice, too. Ooh, look at that. Perfect draw. This is why we're playing those crew captains. So we can always get Captain back with dig up the body at some point. Hmm. So I think we'll just dig up the... Oh. I guess we'll get our bandit back then. Oh, that's nice. Not really a ton of choice there. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I always forget about the defensive aspect of that card. It's really good. Still one shy of the bandit, but it's not a big deal. Technically, I can crack the racer's ring, and I can still cast bandit. Because I have the land. Yeah, you know what? I think it's worth it. It's good use of mana here. Hmm. So I think they just want to murder the bandit. Then we can do strong arm next turn. Although we won't have double lethal creatures. But it's still pretty good. Yeah. So we'll do the strong arm blitz. Up here. Let me get in. They have to trade to not die. We play another custodian. Go land, custodian pass. Get to draw. Clean up crew's nice. Do I want to exile from a graveyard, or am I just going to gain life? Oh, well, that's nice too, but I guess for now we just do this and gain life. Otherwise I have to 2-for-1 myself, which doesn't seem great. They are digging through that graveyard. Hmm. Right. Okay. Well, I think they're dead then, which is good news for us. We'll mill them so we can get some more information here. All right, close one though. They almost stabilized. So, multiple mass bandits. They've got freelance muscle, which is just a real chef's kiss card in this format. Super strong. Didn't see any artifacts. Well, I guess that's an artifact. It's not worth bringing it in for. So, all right. Could fly over top again, but I mean our tricks and removal hopefully are good enough. Let's see. No black mana. We're on the draw. But we are one... you know, I think it's worth risking. 3 black spells does make this a little bit more dangerous, but this hand just benefits so much from black mana that I kind of want to keep it. Bite rigging's a good one. Guess we do libation now, because otherwise I have to discard. Alright, go to game 3 here. And I'm still pretty happy with where we're at, I think. Could bring in the assassin, just because they do have some big fat fatties in there. The problem is the bandits aren't... Assassin doesn't help enough against the bandits, I feel like. Does help against freelance muscle, but not enough against the bandits. Play first. So, yeah, this'll do. Like socialite into scarab, maybe. Not bad. Guess we could do socialite into nightclubber blitz if I really wanted, but kind of want to get full value. Just do... I mean, it could blitz. No, let's just do scarab. At least whack deals with the freelance muscle. It's pretty good. So, I think I'm going to blitz here. Could also fake your own death. That's not bad. But I can get my red mana and do clubber and blitz and draw. I think that's probably better. So we'll get our red mana. Because I think they likely just don't block. And this lets me get a little bit of extra damage in there. I don't think they block. And that's fine. If they don't block, then we have whack for next turn as well. Who knows? They might trade with Scarab to prevent damage. I'm fine with that too. I kind of want to save the whack for something bigger, but I suppose they can, you know. Oh, that's a good draw. It's nice that Libation can do like a surprise creature. But we can whack that now. That's good. That'll do. Unfortunately, Goldhound is kind of doing work for him right now. And they do have mana for first strike, or double strike rather. So let's, I guess we're gonna whack this. Not as good as I'd like it to be. But next turn, possibly do both of these. Because with Libation and Socialite, that's a +6 boost. Because you get the extra creature that buffs it plus the mana I'm putting into it. So that's pretty good. That was unexpected. Want them to just play the bandits. That would be... Them playing the bandits would work the best for us. But let's see if they play it a little bit safer than that. Yeah, they do. I think that's a much wiser decision. Okay, so... Trickier spot now. I can't really do much here. I can attack. I guess I can attack with both. Maybe I just have to burn my Libation. I don't really like it, particularly since they're likely going to be able to play Bandit next turn. But the first striker's a problem, so it's a tricky one. I kind of just want to go for a kill shot, though, so I think I'm going to wait. Crack the Racer's Ring. Okay. That's not bad. So... think about this. So we have the deal gone bad. Kind of feel like I have to attack here. Which does make this a bit more tricky. I'm just going to attack because I think they block with... I want to see how they block, essentially. Because if they take Scarab, I feel like we... guess we can't kill them anyway, can we? It's so close, though. Can deal 7, which is a lot. Problem now is... for 3... still not enough. So... I think the free... honestly, I think the free spell with Fight Rigging is going to get us, but... because we can't kill them, I think our best play is just kill the Goldhound. And we'll mill ourselves and then play the Gardener. Because then we'll at least have a couple tricks for some extra damage. Because then at least at that point we have... I guess we still don't have lethal necessarily. Or maybe we do. 3, yeah. If I play both of these, we do have lethal with all 3 creatures, so that's pretty good. Assuming they won't have 3 blockers, which I assume they will. They got freelance muscle off of it too. It's pretty nice. Because the muscle gets buffed too. Really makes this tricky. And they have 3 cards in hand and 6 open mana. It's a tough one. I mean, I don't have lethal, so we just got to get in there. The freelance muscle is just going to be huge. I don't have lethal anyway. This is just so difficult. So that thing gets huge. We got to go libation and buff our socialite. And if they have any removal, it's GG's. Man, the thing that sucks is I'm 1 mana short of at least keeping my socialite alive. That would have been good. I mean, could be worse. Problem is I still don't have lethal though. They get in for 6, which means next turn they would have lethal. Seems pretty good. So I can do the crew captain. I need to keep the 1/1 back to block, so we'll just get in with the captain here. And then I do libation for 2 to get in for 6. So then at least with Fake Your Own Death, I have 3 lethal creatures. Guess that works. I mean, they can pump Paragon 3 times now, so I just died from that alone. All right, see you for round 3. All right, round 3, play first. Yeah, this hand will do. Guess we'll get our... We have more green mana. I guess we'll get the red. Because it's our technically the color we should have the most problem getting. All right. Well, we can do turn 3 crew captain if I do this, so I guess I'll do that. Miss out on a 2-drop, but get a guaranteed turn 3 captain. That's pretty good. So we can go. Oh. So I think we'll crack the racer's ring here. Ooh, Ginny. That's a good one. Oops. Let's crack this. So you can smash with all 3. Guess I shouldn't have played the land there for silencer. That's true. Because now the connive could be worse. But that's alright. Do this and untap this. So we'll do Fake Your Own Death again on this. We'll do Silencer. And discard the land. And play the Socialite. All right, we'll game 2 here. So, they're technically playing colors with a lot of flyers, but they didn't play any flyers that game, which is weird. Does that mean I should assume they don't have flyers? It's a tough one. I feel like Broken Wings might just be a safe bet. But I kind of don't want to take out anything either. I feel like the deck's plan is pretty solid. Yeah, it's a good hand. So we can go Socialite into Crew Captain. It's pretty good. Oh, actually, I guess... Well, yeah, what would be better? The Custodian or the Socialite? I don't know. Maybe the Socialite? Max the value on its attack now. That's a good one. Ah. I see the issue here. Can't do Custodian plus Clubber. I can next turn. All right, we'll do Custodian. Man, I don't think I can afford to bluff, unfortunately, with the Socialite. I think they kind of have to block there, so this is fine. Hopefully the Clubber does some serious work for us here. Kind of surprised they're equipping, to be honest. But I guess if they don't have anything better to do. That's a good draw. So we can go Socialite. And then we blitz. Alright. Go to game 3 here. So, I mean, they have Gilded Pinions, they have Revelation of Power. Broken Wings, kind of looking good. Kind of looking worth our time. Maybe Dig Up the Body is a card we can cut. Dig Up the Body is very good, but they don't strike me as a deck that'll have a lot of spot removal. So it's slightly worse. It's still amazing, but I might just keep the ace in the hole Broken Wings here for against Flyers, because this is nice because it can blow up the pinions, or it can blow up whatever they're equipping pinions to. So, all right. And they've got to have some more Flyers in there too, I imagine. We'll see. Maybe not. Yeah, it's good. That's a good one. So, I guess I can whack that. I'm going to do the Custodian first, though. Because next turn I can go next turn I can go Scarab plus that, so that's fine. So they'll gain their life. Now we'll go Custodian. Get in for 3. And I think we'll just whack this now. Sure. Quite of the mana for that, huh? Alright. So we'll get in for 6, and then we'll play the Scarab. Although, yeah, maybe Fake Your Own Death's actually wiser here, because then we get the Deal Gone Bad mana to deal with the Fencer. I think that might be smarter. Or the Crew Captain mana. Hopefully I just rip a land. Ooh, Stomper. Well, I guess the good news about Stomper is they can't actually block us yet, so that's good. So they're up to 6. So we can do the Crew Captain and get in for 10. Or I can just kill the Fencer now. I think I do. We'll self-mill. Alright, we have Fake Your Own Death. So that'll be fine. We'll block the Stomper and the Servant, and then Fake Your Own Death on the Custodian. That's cool. So let's do the... Guess we do... Well, what is better? This draws me a card. This is definitely better, because then I can play Scarab too, yeah. Sure. Makes sense. Well, attacking. That's going to be the bane. So they block my biggest guy and still die. So that worked out. The 1/1 attack there was very greedy. I guess it would have made Revelation of Power a lethal draw. That's probably what they thought. Because that would have, yeah, that kind of makes sense, I guess. All right, ended up going 2-1. I like the deck. Cards that I didn't think would play as well as they do when the format first started would be the Chaldea Strongharm and the Crew Captain, both of which were excellent cards for this deck. Really let us just push damage through very quickly, so... All right, let's do some pack one, pick ones here. Here I would probably take... I really like this Involuntary Employment. It's a fun card. You can do cool things with it. It seems to never come up, maybe because it's uncommon, but I feel comfortable taking it over wiretapping. Not that wiretapping's bad, it's just you're never going to get the hideaway, really. So the extra card a turn is a little bit clunky. I think people still, you know, I've heard people still think it's a slower format. I don't know. Formats nowadays are just so explosive that even if it's a slower format, it really only takes like 1 or 2 creatures to just completely take over the game. It's really not like it used to be even just a few years ago. So it's almost like there's no such thing as a slow format anymore. A slow format is a bit of a misnomer. I don't think that's identified correctly. Here I'd take the Voice of the Vermin. I really like this card. It's a 4-drop, but you just get a lot of value out of this. Good attacker, and it comes in with the shield counter. I like Lackey and Fencer and Broker's Charm a lot too. All right, here. I guess we can take the Sleep with the Fishes. It's not great, but not terrible either. You get an unblockable creature out of it, and technically it's pretty good. It deals with shield countered creatures as well, and it gives you an unblockable creature, so I guess it is pretty good. And then here I would take, to be honest, I almost like Outlaw more than Appraiser, but Appraiser's the uncommon, so I guess maybe take that one. Stimulus Package is a fun little card, but I don't think I'd necessarily take it over the Appraiser. I like Outlaw too, like I said. All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.